Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with Cruise Tips TV. Welcome to this week's vlog. Hope everyone's having a great week and also hope that you enjoyed our last few videos. We had a blast filming our Princess Cruises tips and tricks video, so thank you very much for the inspiration on that one. Also had a really fun time filming our newbie cruiser experience video. Did y'all see the toilet in that one? Was it funny? Okay, great. Glad you liked it. Also, somebody in the comments asked us about our Cruise Gear channel and how to find it. Want to make sure that everybody knows a little bit about that channel. We did a fun episode last week on some cool towel clips, so be sure to check it out. The way to get there is either to get to it linked through this channel or to go to youtube.com/cruise gear, or you can go to our website as always and find information there. We do little videos over there every 2 weeks instead of every week like we do here, and you can check out anything from unboxing videos to tech things that my husband buys to fun little items for cruises like the flamingo towel clips that we did last week. So hope you enjoyed that. I also wanted to get your feedback. So somewhere on the screen in a few moments, a poll is going to appear. We want to know from you how long you think our vlogs should be. This is a new format for us. We're not exactly sure how much you want me to talk or not talk, so give us a little bit of feedback there. That'd be wonderful. Now, let's get right into it and answer your questions. We have a fun bit of questions this week. We'll try to go as quickly as we can while still answering them. If we leave anything unresolved for you, leave it in the comments below. Here we go. We have a question from Helen Fortune. Helen wants to know if we have been on Royal Caribbean, and if so, which cruises? Yes, we have been on Royal Caribbean, and most recently, we went on Liberty of the Seas before the refurb, probably about 2-3 years ago. It's a great ship. We don't sail a huge amount on Royal Caribbean because there's not a lot of them on the West Coast, and we're not really huge mega ship people. We kind of like the medium-sized ships a little bit better, but hopefully someday we'll get back on another Royal Caribbean ship. So thank you so much for that question, Helen, and have a wonderful cruise on Freedom of the Seas in Europe, you lucky dog. Our next question is from Sharon C. She wants to know what ship or ships we took when we cruised to Alaska. We would love to tell you. We've been on 3 Princess cruises to Alaska. We have been on the Grand and the Golden round trip from San Francisco. Those are 10-night cruises. They are amazing. We love them. They're very expensive, so we actually sail in an inside cabin on those. And about 10 years ago, we sailed on the Diamond Princess out of Seattle, and that was awesome too. So hopefully that helps you out, Sharon. Next question is from Bugalugs NZ1. I hope I got your username right, and I'm assuming you're from New Zealand. Wants to know a little bit more about formal nights, wants to know what I wear on formal nights. So Bugalugs, we have a few videos where you can see actual dresses that I have worn on formal nights. Please be sure to check out our Alaska clothing edition video and also our capsule wardrobe video where you're going to actually see my gowns and dresses that I wore there. To answer your question more generally, I usually wear anything from a cocktail dress to maybe a sleeveless gown. And you also wanted to know a little bit about how it's enforced. You do not have to wear formal clothing the entire evening if you don't want to. It is only enforced in the dining room. So show up in your formal gear at least at dinner, and then if you want to go change into jeans and flip-flops afterwards, you can. I can't exactly answer your question about other areas of the world like Australia, New Zealand, and Europe being a little bit more casual, so I'm going to refer you to Cruise Critic on that one. I think if you post your question in the forums there, you're going to get an awesome answer. I just haven't been to those areas, so I don't want to answer it incorrectly. Hope that helps, and I hope you have a wonderful time. Be sure to check out our videos, okay? James Lockman wants to know a little bit about premium cruise lines versus mass market, how these different tiers feel. For example, is Royal Caribbean really different from Celebrity? Well, in our experience, Princess and Holland America do feel a little bit more premium than, let's say, Norwegian or Royal Caribbean or Carnival. However, they are still mass market lines and they do have a similar feel. We found that it really depends a lot on where you're going, how long the voyage is, but the difference you're probably going to feel is in the crowd. You'll feel that there's a little bit of a different demographic. You may also feel that some of the more premium lines are a bit more focused on service and that their crew might be a little more sophisticated in some cases, but there's a lot of variance. I hope that helps you. Our next question is from Jim Jazz 01. Hi, Jim Jazz. Wondering a little bit about loyalty perks and if they should stick with Carnival or venture out and work their way up the ladder. You know, this is a hard question to answer because every single cruise line has really different loyalty programs. Speaking from personal experience, we love Princess's Platinum program. We wanted to get there no matter what it took. So we worked really hard to cruise on Princess a lot of times before we got to that point. But not all of the lines, when you get to that next level, really offer you that much. So you might want to look into that with the cruise line that you're referring to and see if it's worth it, because really ultimately, We do believe that you should go back and forth between the different cruise lines, experience them, see what works for you, really get a sense for what line you like, and then once you've found the line you love, work your way up in that tier system. But we like to cruise on ships that make financial sense for us and where they're geographically close so that we don't have to fly. Hope that helps you. That was actually our last question, but we have something really cool to share with you guys this week. We have a bonus tip from cruise planners. You may have seen cruise planners commenting here quite a bit, also known as Travel with Chip. I believe he's a travel agent. And he said that MSC is offering a really cool status match program right now where they will match your current status on your other favorite cruise line on your first trip on MSC. How cool is that? That actually makes me want to jump on an MSC ship as soon as possible and use my princess status. Well, that's it for today, everyone. We're so much enjoying these vlog opportunities to interact with you. So please leave your comments below, your questions for us, and don't forget to take our little poll. For today, that's it. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Wait, what was that? We'll see you on the high seas. Bye.
Hey, click me to subscribe.
Oh, I forgot my outro. How'd that happen? Did so good and then I forgot my outro? Really?